Vanakkam. In this session, we will introduce SAP and its evolution in details and what are the different roles that can be played after learning SAP. Before going into the session, let us see the answers for the quiz we discussed in the last session. What are the goals of a business? The first is to make money for now and for the future. Second is increase the value of stakeholders. What is the abbreviation of VUCA? Volatility, uncertainty, complexity, ambiguity. What are three V's? Visibility, velocity, and variability. What is the difference between efficient and effective? Efficient means doing things right. Effective means doing right things. What are the key success factors in implementing ERP? People, process, and technology with clear data. ERP have multiple sources of data, true or false? No. For any given data, ERP will have a single source. Name a few key ERP software. SAP, Oracle, Baan, Ramco, JD Edwards, Syspro, Tally, etc. What is the abbreviation of SAP? System, application, and products in data processing. As discussed earlier, I hired an SAP S4HANA system version 2022 specific to this course, and it is a dedicated server. If you would like to practice the course contents with me, you may hire the same system so we can practice as a team. For details, you may reach me through the given email info@vigrovin.com or WhatsApp in this number. I will give the server provider details and they will provide you access to the same dedicated system. Commercials will be discussed between you and the service provider directly. Let us continue the session with the introduction to SAP. What is SAP? In the last session, we saw some funny definitions. Leaving these funny definitions, let us see the actual definition of SAP now. SAP is the abbreviation of Systems, Application, Products in Data Processing. SAP to be pronounced as SAP and not as SAP. In German language, SAP means fool, idiot, pig, etc. SAP is one of the leading ERP software in the world, and SAP has a very interesting evolution from the basic product to the product used till date. SAP was founded by a collection of ex-IBM employees in the early 1970s. Their first system was called as Real-Time Financials (RF) and it was later renamed as R1. SAP's product strategy was based on three main concepts. First is provide a standardized off-the-shelf solution. Second is real-time, that is the information entered into the application is available across the entire application in real time. Third is integrated, that is the same data is shared across multiple functional parts of the system, reducing the need for redundant data entry. Prior to ERP, these activities may have been done separately. For example, warehouse management may have updated their inventory list at the end of the day and then sent a copy of the information for finance to update the accounts. Throughout the day, inventory and financial information would not have been up to date or aligned, and effort has been wasted entering the same data twice. With the ERP, when warehousing update inventory, the accounting records are updated automatically in real time. Under the hood, ERP has a lot of connections across different tables that keep information in sync for different functions and teams. Once we understand this, we understand the value of ERP systems and why they became so popular. We can start to imagine how complex that they are as they connect processes and data across the entire enterprise. Take the simple example above and imagine how the same logic could be applied across sales, marketing, production, etc. In 1979, R2 was released. The switch from R1 to R2 was more intelligent or sensitive evaluation from a technical perspective with increased the core functionality as SAP started to increase its customer base. In 1990s, R3 born. The switch from R2 to R3 was significant with a number of major changes. R1 and R2 are classified as mainframe systems, and R3 is a client server system. It allowed for a fuller graphical user interface on desktops, that is, on Windows desktop or laptops, and they were cheaper, easier to scale, and more flexible setup the server side. The shift from R2 to R3 and the ongoing development of R3 through the 1990s was represented significant expansion in the business processes covered by SAP. Late in 90s and in 2000s, R3 was renamed as ERP and technically ECC. The focus of moving to this ERP or ECC were the emergence of web technologies and need for ERP to be able to connect to business B2B or business to customer B2C basis via the internet. MySAP.com was used as a brand and various integration technologies were available. Increasing number of add-on products for data analysis were included, and acquisition of and integration of niche competitor software into the SAP landscape have started to happen in this period. During beginning of 2000, number of processes covered by the R3 or ERP was continuously increased. In addition to that, several additional applications were launched to provide more advanced capabilities in certain areas. SAP started to package a number of these together in the late 90s under the name Business Suite. The main components of Business Suite were ERP, Enterprise Resource Planning, CRM, Customer Relationship Management, SCM, Supply Chain Management, PLM, Product Lifecycle Management, and SRM, Supplier Relationship Management. In 2010s, SAP started to focus on reducing the complexity of the core product while continuing to advance in new technologies. HANA played a significant role in reducing complexity and bringing real time back to include analytics capability. This brought S4 HANA. S4 HANA stands for SAP Business Suite for SAP HANA, and it is a collection of different things. It cannot be correctly called either a technical upgrade or a functional enhancement, and it is a combination of these two. Each company needs to define its scope for S4HANA, the conversion from ECC to S4HANA based on the objectives of those companies. The main building blocks of S4HANA are the HANA platform or HANA database, a new database that solves the problems faced by ERP. Second is S4HANA Business Suite, that is updated version of Business Suite 7 taking advantage of benefits of HANA platform. And then Fiori, a new approach to user interface with more focus on flexible app style development and mobile. Let us discuss one by one. HANA platform. Three key features allow the HANA platform to solve the problems ERP and business intelligence were facing. And these problems were in-memory computing, columnar database management and data compression, and parallel processing. And then Business Suite. We could say the conversion from R3 to S4 HANA is a technical upgrade from database perspective, but from application perspective, there are further changes and enhancements, many of which are enabled by database conversion. A big part of S4 implementation is understanding which simplification and enhancements are available and which you would like to implement. Not all simplifications are mandatory. Each simplification or enhancement has its unique impact on the process, data, etc. SAP provides a simplification list for each HANA release. It started in 2015. SAP introduced Simple Finance and the first version was called 1503. It is an add-on that sits on top of the ECC system. The add-on contained the core finance functionalities of ECC and the code was optimized to take full advantage of HANA's in-memory capabilities. However, other functionalities in ECC remained the same and were not optimized. In November 2015, SAP released the fully optimized suite for HANA application called S4 HANA. The initial version of 15.11 contained only some core functionalities. More functionalities and advanced technologies were added during future releases. All the modules available in S4 HANA are optimized to take full advantage of the in-memory capabilities of HANA database and Fiori user interface. Every year, a new release of S4 HANA is released with new functionalities and bug fixes. The releases follow a naming convention of four numbers where the first two numbers represents the year and the last two numbers represents the month. For example, S4 HANA 1610 was released in October 2016. S4 HANA 1709 was released in 2017 and so on and so forth. In 2020, a new nomenclature was introduced where the information about the month is not added in the name of the release. For example, the latest S4 HANA release is called S4 HANA 2020. The one released in 21 was called as S4 HANA 2021, and then 2022, then 2023, like that. Fiori is SAP's new approach to user interface design. One of the main objectives of Fiori is to allow developers to quickly create apps as an interface for specific activities or tasks within SAP. These apps can feature improved visual design and role-specific actions and be adaptable between desktop, tablet, mobile, etc. Fury starts from the launchpad where different apps can be placed as tiles along with global elements such as personalization options, search, and notification. This provides a significant step forward in the ability to customize the interface to specific roles and improve the user experience. It is easy to see how having key features and activities available at a glance could have several benefits. Fury comes with several SAP provided apps, and organizations can also develop their own apps. After discussing how SAP evolved, now let us see how the SAP modules are covering various business processes in a typical business. Here, there is a quotation received from a customer. It is passed as a sales order, and then it is going for a planning process. Based on the planning, materials are purchased. After receiving the material, it is manufactured. Then it is sold to the customer. These are accounted, and finally, amount is getting paid, and also amount is received from the customer. To cover these processes, there are multiple modules like MM, FI, CO, like these various modules are there. We will discuss them in detail later in the next session. S4 HANA contains the various function modules like um, finance, manufacturing, sales and marketing, supply chain, professional services, asset management, product life management, sourcing, procurement, human resources. Apart from this, there are technical modules like technical ABAP, basis, and also the business intelligence. Now they are linked to the Fiori developments. These are there. So where they will also include system installation, customization, and integration activities. SAP S4HANA offers more than 30 industry solutions. Industry solutions are add-ons that provide a tailored system with industry-specific business processes for an organization. It includes categories such as energy and natural resources, service industries, consumer industries, discrete industries, financial services, public services, etc. Please note, not all the industry solutions are available in the S4HANA Essential Editions, but these things are getting added on every version upgrades, and they are getting include more and more industries, more and more solutions whenever there is upgrade happening in each version. What type of jobs you can get once you learn SAP? There are three types of jobs. End users. An end user is someone who uses SAP application in different modules to perform their day-to-day work. For example, planning and production executive workers will be using PP module. Purchase users will be using module. Sales and logistics users will use SD module. Stores people will use a part of and SD modules. Finance users will use FI module, etc. So you can become an SAP user, and then you can become SAP consultant by learning respective business processes and learning the SAP module in deep along with it will help you to get a job in company that consulting the SAP. That is the next step. Next is the consultant role. There are two types of consultants, functional consultants and technical consultants. S4HANA functional consultants are responsible for understanding business processes and requirements and translating them into SAP configurations. They work closely with clients to understand their needs and provide solutions through configuration, customization, and streamlining the business processes that meet those needs. Configuration includes business flow setup, importing master data, rules setup, parameters setup, and setting up integration between their core modules and other modules and also other systems. Some of the roles that fall under functional SAP consultants in S4HANA include SAP Finance Consultant. They will be working with S4HANA Finance modules. They help clients configure their financial and accounting systems to align with their business requirements. SAP Supply Chain Consultants. They will be working in SAP supply chain modules like PP, warehouse management, transportation management, etc. They will help clients to manage their inventory and procurement processes, ensuring that they have necessary materials and supplies to meet their business needs. SAP Sales and Distribution Consultants help clients manage their sales processes from order entry to delivery. SAP Customer Service Consultants, they help clients manage customer service processes and enhance customer experience. Technical SAP consultants are responsible for the technical aspects of S4HANA solutions, including system installation, customization, and integration. They work closely with the clients to understand the technical requirements and provide solutions that meet those needs. Some of the roles that fall under technical SAP consultants include SAP Basis Consultant is responsible for the technical infrastructure of S4HANA systems. They manage system installations, upgrades, and maintenance. SAP ABAP consultants, they are working with S4HANA Advanced Basic Application Programs ABAP language. They develop custom applications and modify existing SAP applications to meet client needs. SAP Security Consultants, they are responsible for the security of S4HANA systems. They implement security protocols to protect client data and prevent unauthorized access. SAP Integration Consultants, they are working with S4HANA's integration tools. They help clients integrate S4HANA systems with other applications and technology. The need of the hour is techno-functional consultants with business process knowledge. You need to develop your SAP functional knowledge first with the business processes and then build your technical skills. In this session, we will discuss the evolution of SAP, the basic modules in SAP, how they cover the business processes, and what the roles you can become after learning SAP. Now let us go through the quiz questions to just refresh our understanding of this session. Which are the applications built on Business Suite 7? What does SAP S4HANA stands for? Which are the building blocks of S4HANA? Which was the fully optimized S4HANA version? What roles can be performed after learning SAP? What are the responsibilities of end users? What are the responsibilities of functional consultants? What are the responsibilities of technical consultants? Okay, after introducing SAP and how it evolved, now we will discuss the key difference between SAP ECC and S4HANA in the next session. Please give your feedback to improve the flow and contents of the course. Also, please recommend to your friends and colleagues to subscribe to our channel so they also get the benefit of this course. Meanwhile, if you'd like to hire the dedicated server to practice along with me, contact me at the following WhatsApp contact or email address. Thank you. See you in the next session. Take care. Bye.